The Secret, Jang Ki-yong Ahn Eun-jin's kiss, wardrobe slip, and Jeju sighting. Cut to the irresistible part. A single steamy scene, a wardrobe hiccup that sent fans into a tizzy, and a whisper about a Jeju sighting, all wrapped into one deliciously gossip-ready package. If your cursor made a beeline for this video, you're exactly who the internet imagined when the rumor mill started churning. This story is less about cold facts and more about the electric atmosphere that builds when a drama's emotional peak, on-set reality, and fan imagination collide. So grab your metaphorical popcorn because BSO, Asian Star Spotlight, is about to unpack the whole theatrical mess. The scene, the secrecy, the survivors, the crew, and what may or may not be happening off camera. What happened in the scene and why it matters. According to people close to the production, the shot in question was one of the technically and emotionally most demanding sequences the team had filmed. It's a climactic moment where the character's restraint finally gives way, and the scene had to deliver on multiple levels. Timing, camera coverage, intimacy, and, yes, wardrobe control. Insiders say both Jang Ki-yong and Ahn Eun-jin committed fully, giving the kind of physical and emotional performances that leave cast and crew breathless. Rumors about a wardrobe reveal, a fleeting glimpse of undergarment fabric during an intense kiss, circulated quickly online. Whether it was a deliberate costume choice to heighten realism, a camera angle that briefly exposed a seam, or simply the chaotic truth that live sets are messy places where fabric moves and secrets slip, the effect was the same, viewers noticed. In an era where a single frame can be replayed, paused, and magnified, even the smallest detail becomes part of the story. The production reportedly picked the absolute apex of the episode's emotional arc for that take. The moment when everything the characters have been holding back must, by necessity, spill over. That's why the performance landed so heavily. It wasn't just about choreography. It was about timing emotional beats to the camera's eye. And yes, according to on-set sources, the whole crew went quiet during the take. Not because of prurient interest, but because everyone knew this was the one shot that had to sing. The on-set tension. Why the crew held their breath. Filming intimate scenes is a logistical art form. The crew must balance ethical boundaries, camera placement, wardrobe management, and the actor's comfort, and do it while trying to capture truth. For a sequence like this, crew members say there's a shared sense of purpose. The director calls the shot, lighting locks in, the sound team squares everything away, and suddenly everybody is watching vulnerability happen in real time. When an actor's performance depends on tiny microbeats, a pause here, a glance there, a touch that reads as either tender or urgent, the set hums with tension. People whisper, the only sound is the gear, and if something unexpected happens, a swallowed cue, a lint stuck in the wrong place, a costume strap that shifts, actors and crew must improvise seamlessly. That improvisation is part of what made the scene feel authentic. Rather than a staged gag, the alleged wardrobe exposure is remembered by crew as a small, unpredictable slice of cinematic reality that, oddly, intensified the emotional honesty of the take. The Jeju sighting, rumor, wish, or reality. No juicy rumor would be complete without an alleged sighting, and this one involves Jeju Island, the scenic Korean escape beloved by fans and celebrities alike. Word spread that tourists and superfans saw what looked like the pair wandering a beachside promenade and enjoying a low-key coffee run. Before anyone pops confetti, there's an important caveat. No verified photo or video has surfaced. The reports remain eyewitness accounts shared in online threads and private chats. Why does Jeju make such a believable backdrop for this kind of tale? It's scenic, relatively private, and already associated with celebrity getaways. People are primed to notice and to hope. Add the heat of a scandalous scene in the drama and an already fervent fan base, and a casual tourist anecdote can bloom into a storyline overnight. For now, the Jeju rumor lives in the delightful gray zone between maybe and wishful thinking. Why fans reacted the way they did. Several forces explain the viral reaction. The scene was emotionally potent. The wardrobe detail made the moment feel raw, and fans are already hungry for off-screen signs that the on-screen romance might spill into reality. On top of that, there's an essential truth about modern fandoms. A little mystery is catnip. The lack of clear evidence for a Jeju sighting or confirmation that the wardrobe reveal was intentional only amplifies curiosity. Reaction threads were filled with a mix of awe and playful outrage. Some applauded the actors for going all in, others joked about camera mischief, and many used the moment to remix clips, make memes, and create fan edits that dramatize the secret kiss narrative. That's the modern publicity cycle. A moment crops up, fans amplify it, creators repurpose it, and the story takes on a life of its own. The professional frame. Craft over clickbait. Beyond the gossip, there's a craft story to appreciate. Actors and directors make choices about proximity, framing, and pacing to convey emotion without spectacle. When a take reveals an accidental detail, it's not necessarily a failure. Sometimes it becomes a raw shard of honesty that editors and directors decide to keep because it works artistically. The line between accident and choice can be thin in the best possible way. Industry folks who saw the raw footage in preparation for edits reportedly emphasized that the performance's integrity mattered more than the furor it caused. If the reveal added truth, if it made the scene feel lived in rather than manufactured, then it was worth keeping. That kind of decision is what turns a simple kiss into a scene people talk about long after the credits roll. Quick note on boundaries and respect. Let's be clear. Conjecture about private relationships or unverified sightings should be treated with caution. The Jeju reports are interesting. The wardrobe detail is certainly shareable fodder. But neither changes that actors are entitled to private lives and to work without undue invasion. The smartest fandoms celebrate art while remembering human dignity. If this story has taught anything, it's that a scene can spark wonder without needing to dismantle the boundaries of real life. Final thoughts. When an accident becomes art. Whether the wardrobe reveal was a deliberate choice or a serendipitous on-set slip, it had one undeniable effect. It made a powerful scene feel more immediate. Add the Jeju rumor and you have a perfect storm of narrative ingredients. Passionate performance, a pinch of mystery, and a fandom ready to stitch the evidence together into a story they can rewatch and love. So what's the truth? For now, keep watching the show, enjoy the performances, and savor the delicious uncertainty. If the production ever releases the behind-the-scenes clip in full, and insiders promise it will be revealing, fans will get their theatrical behind-the-scenes treat. Until then, the secret kiss, the fleeting fabric, and the Jeju whispers remain part of the modern myth-making that follows any great on-screen romance. Gloriously ambiguous, endlessly discussable, and yes, wildly entertaining.